Hello there, Hyper Hippy here, Akka Gareth. You see that? Remake Quest VR. That's not what I'm here for today. What I'm here for today is I'm going to go through my my games in my collection and just going to recommend which games. Uncle Boris asked what games like arcadey, you know, like pick up and play, like for kind of like new people are new to the old VR experience, so I'm going to do exactly that. Just going to go through the list of games. Let's do it alphabetical because I do like things to be in order. Okay, that's pretty rubbish. I wouldn't bother with that. That's not, yeah, it's just a naff. It's like a Quest American football game. It sucks. It's not very good at all. 90s Extreme Skiing, it is good. It is a very good game, but is it beginner friendly? There's quite a lot of movement, you know, going down slopes and jumps and stuff, so you can make the controls a bit easier regarding not have to like do the old skiing thing, but I wouldn't say it's very good for like beginners in VR. Fisherman's Tale, that's a puzzle game, so not very arcadey. Likewise with number 1 and 2. They're very good puzzle games though. They are very good puzzle games. This one has you kind of like you have different versions of yourself. So you have a small version, a medium version and a big version, and you have to kind of manipulate the environment. Like if you needed like a bigger key, you need to go up to the middle stage and then drop the key into the house, you know, like that sort of thing. Drop the house into the middle size thing, and then the key would be bigger in the middle size thing, because the key that you would have when you're actually in the middle size thing would be too small for a lock, you know, that sort of thing. But they're puzzle games. After the Fall is very arcadey, like FPS. Do multiplayer, or you can do single player. You just get these kind of zombie hordes coming through, a bit like what's it called? On the PC is on. It was brought on consoles. The Left 4 Dead, the Left 4 Dead series, like that, and they brought Blood, whatever it's called, on the PS4 and PS5. Afterlife VR. I must admit, I've not played that yet, but this is like a horror on rails game. Oh no, I have played that. Yeah, that's not very good. I wouldn't bother with that. It's just not a very good horror game. Akka Arrh. Jeff Minter. This is a good arcade game. This is definitely a good arcade game. It is an arcade game. You can play it flat screen, you play it in VR as well, but it's trip voyage. It's like, it's so stimulating for the mind that it feels like you've taken a trip. Like, it's awesome. What else we got? Let me put it on the big screen. Yeah, like these two, no, they're not jumping, you know, not jumping and play. You need to, there's a learning curve definitely to ALVO, and you're going to get owned by people that have been playing it for a while. You can have fun on it if you like FPSs, but it's definitely not arcade jumping. Likewise with Rogue Incursion, it's a good FPS, but it's I wouldn't say it was good for first timers. No. Among Us, the VR version, Among Us 3D VR. I mean, it's simple, arcadey. It's simple to play, pick up and play. You just have to learn the kind of mechanics, which are very simple, hence why it's so popular. Depends if that's your bag, you know. This is great. Ancient Dungeon VR, fantastic. That is very much a jump in. It's roguelite. It's got a kind of Minecraft aesthetic. As you can see, you've got kind of like, you see, and you go around and you just kill things, go down, gets harder, you die, get more stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's a roguelite, you know, but that's very good. Angry Birds, very easy. That's very much a pick up and play game. You've played Angry Birds on the touchscreen, you know, like on the phones, you pull back the catapult and then fire them. Whereas on this, it's even easier actually, because you just, you know, with an actual catapult in your hand. And it is what it is. It's nice, colourful, and, you know, there's plenty of puzzles on it. And nah, that was a disappointment. Such a disappointment. It was originally on the PS VR1 and other headsets, but it's just not very good. Skip that. Arcade Paradise VR. I love this one. I'm going to do a video on this soon. This game is fantastic. 3.92, come on. And the other games, Arashi's Castle thing, that's got more. Don't listen to these scores are bullshit. But this game is awesome. You're like a daughter, your father's giving you a building, it's a laundromat, you know, and you're supposed to be running it as a laundrette, but you have a bright idea, it's a little back room, set up a little side business of like an arcade, and you do exactly that. And in the daytime, you go around, you see like there, you pull off chewing gum and do the washing, you have to put the laundry in, put it on a particular mixed or colours or whites, and then you put it in a tumble dryer, you have to go around picking up chewing gum off of and that's kind of like the starting point. But then you then start to open up arcade games, and you've got a hell of a lot of arcade games. Like, there are 39 cabinets that you can buy, so you want an arcade game, it's not necessarily pick up and play in regard to being able to play the arcade games at first, but you can just knit off doing all of the chore stuff and just go on to the games, and then hit certain achievements within each of the games. So you get money from doing the laundromat and doing the washing and drying and that, taking out the garbage, and that will give you cash monies, and then you can spend your cash monies on arcades, and then in the arcades you then get like coins or something, and you use the coins, gold coins, to like unlock abilities, like, so negates you from having to do certain stuff, like, you know, so you get someone in that can do the work for you, so then you don't have to do any of the busy work. But it does take a little while to get to that, but I actually find it very chill, just doing all of the kind of busy work as well. You get into a groove. I highly recommend that actually. That's one of my go-to chill games. Arizona Sunshine, I'd say it's pick up and play. It's, you know, it's got a funny, like, and number 2, both of these are the same. Depends on how good you are with FPS games. If you're good with FPS games in VR, you have no problem with these. It's just like very linear, go from point to point to point to point to point, you know. Arken Age, that is an absolutely fantastic game. But not very good for first time, you know, like people who are new to VR. It is a very good game to keep your eye out on, for sure. If you're going to get an Arizona Sunshine game, I personally say go for number 2. I think people have a bit of a nostalgia when it comes to number 1. I think number 2 is the better game because you've got Buddy the dog with you, and that just makes it so much better. You tell it to go and eat people and stuff like that and collect stuff for you, and it's just better. Awesome Asteroids. This is an arcadey game. No, this don't allow this one. It's not very good, and the controls are just a bit awkward. There's lots in space, spinning around and stuff. It'll make you chunder. Do you know what I mean? Allow that one. This is good. Another roguelite. It's got like a kind of Tron aesthetic. You see, and FPS. Just go around, shoot stuff. Same old thing with all roguelites. You get a certain way at the beginning, you die very quickly, and you go back and you level up and blah, 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 get new abilities and keep on going through different runs until you get to the end. That's right. There's better roguelites on PS VR2. Barbaria. This is a great game. I think this is like not a hidden gem, but it's so funny. Like, you have like this, you build your base. At the beginning, you haven't got many components to build a base. Your base is easy to penetrate by other players, and then other players can then come and try and attack your base. And depending on how fortified you've made it, like it'd be easy or hard. But then as you keep on playing the single player component of it, you like unlock more things and and you can make your base like add different pieces to it. So there's like, you know, sections, and you can connect sections together to make it bigger, and then add down different minions that are going to protect it. Like these are the heroes, and you get your heroes that you can put down, and you can only put down a certain amount of heroes. This game is great, absolutely fantastic. I'd say it's easy to pick up and play. Like, you can have fun with it just by like jumping in and like bashing stuff, but there is a lot more depth to it if you want that as well, you know. I highly recommend that game. Before Your Eyes, that's a one-shot game. It's just a narrative, and you have to keep your eyes, it uses eye tracking, so if you blink, it will skip to the next scene. So you can miss potentially a lot of the story. It is a very heartfelt, tearjerker of a story, but only lasts about an hour and a half. And you might play it another time to see the alternate ending, but you might not. So it's not really arcadey. This, Big Shots. This is definitely, I think, an undervalued game. It's got like a cell shaded-esque kind of aesthetic going on, and it's not as good as what's the other roguelite as well? This is. It's not as good as the other mech game. Like, I mean, like, if you were going to compare them side by side, I'll get to it in a minute, and I'll remind myself. But this is a lot of fun. You can play it in co-op as well. See, I mean, I'm talking specifically to you, Uncle Boris. You were saying that you'd played on Crossfire, Sierra Crossfire. So I assume if you played that, you should have no trouble with this. And this is definitely jump in. You know, there's no like story, there's no like anything like that. You just like jump in and you play it, you die. You know, it's a roguelike. Plenty of roguelites on VR because they're like the reality TV show of VR games, aren't they? There's doesn't require a lot of money. You know, if you're a small studio, you can easily make them. But this is quite fun. This is quite a fun one. You're just like border control, but for robots. And you get they tell you stuff, and you just got to determine whether or not what they're telling you is the truth or not, and whether or not you can let them through, and that's it. It's just the kind of rapport, the things that the robots say to you, and you got to hit a certain quota and that sort of thing. That one's definitely pick up and play, you know, for people that have not played much VR before. Yeah, it's fun. It depends if you like that sort of game, like, you know, because it is very, it's just what it is. You're a board control robot. That's it. You know, there is not a lot of variety to it in that regard. Breaches, great FPS game, but I would say that is not. There's a steep learning curve regarding to getting good. Otherwise, you're just going to die all the time. You know, think like Call of Duty. You know, Breaches is more like the Rainbow Six games. Bridge Constructor. Nah. It's just a shit VR port, in my opinion. Like you have to load into the game flat screen and then hit an option in the menu to change it to VR. It's just, I don't know if they've changed it, but that's what it was like at launch. Bridge the Gap. It's all right. It's kind of like Lemmings, but with monks instead. You know, like the graphics aren't the greatest. Like they're serviceable. But yeah, you see, like use your hand to like make a form of bridge, and you pick them up and move them and that sort of stuff. So they kind of twist on the whole Lemmings theme. But yeah, you can jump into that and play that easy enough. Broken Edge. I never really got into that. It was nah, this is not. There's a learning curve to this. I didn't really like the graphics either. You can play the computer, but it sucks. You have to like ching ching, you know, like yeah. I didn't like that at all. Did not like it at all. It's supposed to be a lot better in multiplayer, but there is a learning curve, and it's like one of those. You pick it up, you go and jump in it straight away. You're just going to die against people who've played it a lot. Budget cuts. This is an old one, not really arcadey, like FPS. It's got a cool mechanic where you can throw down like a portal, you throw it into another location, and then you can look through it and see what's through the other side before you jump through it, and these little robot things try and kill you. Arcadey, it's a stealthy game. I'd say not. No, I'd say leave that one. Bulletstorm, that is an arcadey game. You play Bulletstorm on flat screen. It's the same version, just in VR. They've improved it a hell of a lot more. Definitely improved it a hell of a lot more. It sucks it hasn't got a proper left-handed mode in it, so you can't swap over what hand the gun's in. If you put it in left-handed mode, it just switches over the analog sticks as well, which is really annoying. So it means that you push the right analog stick to go forward, backwards, strafe left and right, and then the left analog sticks look around on the sense I'm talking about, obviously. Not look around. You got, yeah, you know what I mean, like turn left and right, like manually, like, you know, smooth turn left and right. But the game itself is good. I kind of overcome that. It's simple, I find. It's not aged very well, so unless you can get it on a discount, I'd probably allow that one. And this is like a tennis sort of game. They've now brought it out in, again, it's got a kind of Tron sort of aspect to it. It's very clear looking in the headset, but you can play it single player, where it's kind of like, you know, Breakout, where you hit the ball at different targets, and then it requires a bit of room though, do you know what I mean? If you want to sit down, I wouldn't recommend that one. You can do it sitting down, but it is supposed to be like, you know, a little bit of room so you can move. It's like, think of like a squash, futuristic squash. you know. These two games, nah. One of them's free. This one's free. So it's like, I don't like Call of Duties anyway, but it's like a shit Call of Duty with cactuses. You're a cactus and you're killing plants. And that was one that you had to buy. I got that really cheap. It's got really good ratings. I didn't much like it, to be fair. But this one is a lot better than the first free one. Captain Toonhead. This is very good. I'd say this is another roguelike, except it's like Tower Defense. Tower Defense, not roguelike. But it's got a really cool story, really crazy story. I love the graphics in it. And you like, you got to save these like chicken things, these the punks from outer space. You get like Tyrannosaurus Rex and all sorts of strange creatures, and then you build towers, and then you can jump on the towers and like go from ground level, boo boo boo, and you got guns, so you can actually shoot. It's not like other tower defense games. You just kind of place down the stuff and just let it all happen and they come in. But with this, you can actually, you got like a set of guns, and you actually start like, yeah, here we go. Like, so you go, this is where you build stuff. So you can build different towers, you can upgrade your towers, and then you get your guns as well. And that's a great game. I'd say that's easy for first timers because there's not a lot of movement. There's not a lot of movement because you can get down. You jump into the different towers. So if you haven't built a tower there, you can't go there. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't like run around on the actual ground. See that? You like at a static point. You like at a static point. So, but yeah, that's fun. But it's I guess as well, you might be put off by the aesthetic, like the style of the graphics. Cave Crave. I mean, nah, for a first time VR user, I'd say no. You get quite claustrophobic in that, and it can make you get a bit of a sweat on, do you know what I mean? Feel a bit uncomfortable in the headset if you're not used to, I mean, the mechanics of it are simple, but you can, yeah, easily get lost and disorientated and panicked and whatever, do you know, if you're not accustomed to playing VR games. Yeah, Cave Digger. Again, they're like roguelite-y sort of games. I would swerve both, especially Cave Digger 1, that sucks ass. Number 2's better. Chernobyl, again, avoid that like the plague, it's absolute crap. Yeah, it really is. It runs badly, even on the Pro, and it's just awful. Awful. It looked like it was going to be good. It's a puzzle game, but the puzzles suck, and the mechanics suck. It's janky, and it's bad frame rate and everything. Yeah, avoid that one like the plague. Absolute shit. Chess Club, it's good. Depends if you like chess. If you like chess, and you're very much like that. It's a good chess game, like a chess VR game, but arcadey. No, if you know chess isn't arcadey, is it? Let's be honest. If you know chess and it's pick up and playing it. If you don't know chess, then it's not. So it depends if you already know chess. Cities VR. This is a bit more of a complicated one. There's little cities bigger. I've got that one as well. That one's more, yeah, neither of them are pick up and play, but that one's a lot more kind of user friendly. That one's more kind of like Sim City, you know, a bit more difficult. That's not a game, but that's good. Climate Station, that's free, that is, download actually. It's like a interactive kind of doodad where it tells you about like, you can look for like loads of years back, like on kind of how the weather's, how the climate's been changing across the globe and all that, and that's an infinite, like, that's a learning experience, do you know what I mean? It's not a game, so no, it's not arcadey. Colossal Cave, meh. Nah, this game's shit. Shit. It's based on like a book or something, like a adventure book, but the graphics suck. Look at that menu, awful, terrible. Graphics suck. It's just a, oh, it's just not a good game. It's not a good game. Nah. Compound. This is a great game. This is a great game. Yeah. Again, a roguelike. But it has like that old school kind of like Doom aesthetic, you see. There's not much verticality to it. It's all just, you know, like enemies are just on your level all the time. But you keep going down, you go up. You keep going up, yeah. You go up, you're like in a corporate, you're just trying to kill corporation bosses. You go up and up and up, and the enemies get harder, you get more upgrades, rah, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, that one's good. Definitely an arcadey one, that one. Yeah, for sure. That one is a very good game. And a lot of people highly recommend that. Cooking Simulator VR. Nah. I mean, it's all right. It's all right, but like, I don't really get these sort of games in VR. Like, if you want to cook, cook in real fucking life. Don't go on a VR game and cook. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's quite a good way of cutting mechanics and that, and like, you know, like stuff will go wrong, the ovens will blow up and that sort of stuff, and you've got to fix stuff, and you can mess around like you see there, but nope, I don't recommend that at all. Corridor VR, that's not arcadey at all. It's got like some slightly mind-bending puzzles. Like, you've got like mirrors and stuff, and then one side, like, you can see he ain't got the key, but the other side he has got the key, so you can unlock. It's all right. It's all right. I wouldn't recommend it though, to be honest with you. Cosmo Dread. This is another roguelike. The graphics are kind of basic. It's a very old game, but it's quite scary. Like, it can be quite scary despite the graphics not being very good, and you can pick it up really cheap. I mean, I think that all of the roguelike ones are arcadey, you know, because just the whole kind of point of them is that you kind of pick them up. They're easy to like pick up and play. In order to get through a whole run, you got to keep on putting in the time and die in, repeat, die, repeat, rinse and repeat, you know, that sort of thing. But that's yeah, it's quite arcadey. This one is so cute. The same people that made Job Simulator and Vacation Simulator. I think this is their best one. It's got a very kiddie kind of aesthetic to it. It's just fun. It's just funny. Like the characters, it's just a bit goofy. It's like playing like a kid's Saturday morning cartoon. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just, do I play it much? No. I recommend it if you can pick up really cheap, you know. I played it a couple of hours. Creed, Rise to Glory, Championship Edition. I mean, you can move around the ring and just punch stuff. You do get a bit of a sweat on. I mean, it's arcadey insofar that you can, it's better if you play it like a bit of room scale, or just, you know, like being able to twist around, and then you can use the analog stick to move forward and back and, you know, just turn manually. And it is an arcade boxer game as opposed to a simulation. It's all right. It's all right. You know, played it 25 minutes, so, and that was enough for me. This game is arse. So it looked like it's going to be all right. but turned out it was shit. So yeah, I won't bother with that one. It's got naff swordplay mechanics. There's just better swordplay games out there, do you know what I mean? Allow that one. This is definitely arcadey. This is like your, you know, like Time Crisis-y sort of like shooting game, except you've got to actually be able to like duck down. It ain't got like a manual duck in it, so you've actually got to duck down yourself, you know what I mean?
The streets are being overrun.
You see, like, you're just being a static position. You lean around, cover, but you've actually got to, like I say, you've got to duck down. There ain't no, at least when I last played it, there was no crouch mechanic. I don't think there is, no manual crouch. You have to physically crouch down. So, you know, it's a bit of a, it put me off a bit. Yeah, this is good. This got, you can switch this up, so you can do this like arcades. This is not static, you can move around, but you're in a confined, you're kind of funneled through areas. And you can put it in realism mode where you kind of like take a bullet to the head, you're dead, or you can do it in arcade mode where they got like life bars, a bit more bullet spongy, and they got life bars and you take them down, that sort of thing, and you can get shot a lot more. Cube VR. This is a fantastic game. It looks awesome on base PS5, but it looks amazing, even better on the Pro. It's basically Minecraft, but just creation mode. You've got no enemies. You've got no, like, there's no survival mode, so it's just literally about creating stuff. Is it arcadey? No, it's not arcade. Is it sim pick up and play? No, it's not pick up and play. But a good game nonetheless, yeah. D-Day Enhanced. It's not arcadey. It's an arcade shooter, but again, it's one of those. When I played on it, it was like fucking nobody playing on it. So a multiplayer game with nobody playing online, I would say don't bother with that one. And you just got like ALVO and, you know, Pavlov and that, where you can play like Breaches if you want to play this sort of game. It's on a bigger scale, but Forefront's coming out soon. It's not on the PS VR2 yet, but I think it will come to it. Darkness roller coaster. It's like an on rails, as it suggests. You're on different roller coasters. I think you have to like. You don't get all the roller coasters. I didn't buy that. Yeah. Or did I buy it? Yeah, I did buy it. Yeah, that is, no, there's another one. That's all right. You just like on roller coaster and you just shoot stuff. Like, it's kind of like a shit, what's it called? Where is it? I'll get to it in a minute. Yeah. You can get it cheap, I guess. It's good for newbies, insofar as you don't have to move, you just have to shoot. But there's just better games. You know what I mean? Dark Sword, another roguelite. You go up different layers and you get enemies. I didn't much like this one. I thought it was alright. Again, there's just better games. No, I wouldn't recommend that one. Dead Hook. Dead Hook's alright. I wouldn't say it's very beginner friendly. There's lots of, you have these like hooks, you like Spider-Man kind of style, swing across the levels. It's a bit fast paced and maybe not the best for first time users. Maybe not the best. And these two, absolute shit. I won't bother with these two at all. That is even worse. That's just like a a gallery shooter. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Total crap, that one. Yeah, don't even bother with that one. And this one, like, again, absolute shit. This is like the full-blown version of this. It's 1.76. This ain't what the graphics are like, man. The graphics look absolutely trash. They're just like mock-ups, them. Yeah, I wouldn't. Don't bother with them games. They're both shit. Dead Seconds. This is yeah, like a proper arcade cover game. But this one, I can't remember if that's got manual crouch or not, or if it's. If you've got an actual. I have a feeling that might be manual crouch as well, but that's actually like old school, do you know what I mean? Graphics aren't too great. They look alright in the headset, but it's very like chunky people with like simple, you know, it's a quest port. Demio, no, it's not pick up and play at all. The games can last ages, each game. Like, it's like they've just brought out the Battle Mark Dungeons and Dragons Demio. And this one's multiplayer version, but the game's like 20 minutes sort of thing. But yeah, not really pick up and play. It's take a while to kind of get into a groove. A Digger VR, that's quite a good game. It'd be quite finicky, like moving around the arms of the diggers. Again, it's one of those like work simulator things, but kind of comedy twist on it, you know, like to dig stuff and move it down. You have to be quite precise, but inevitably you're not going to be precise because you're going to mess it up a little bit. But no, I wouldn't say allow that. Yeah, don't play Doctor Who. That's crap. Down and Out is absolute trash. Absolute pile of shit, that game. Drop Commander. It's kind of like oh yeah. Yeah, no, that game's shit. It's frustrating. You kind of like have this little, it's 2D, and you just go and like move it. No, that game's arse. Drums Rock's arcadey. You just pick that up and smash those drums. That is good. Drunken Bar Fight. Nah, I tell you, this one's even worse. Absolute shit, that one. And that one is shit as well. To be fair, they're both shit. It's just that one's still in kind of early access, despite it not saying it's in early access, but it's absolute shit. That's a narrative. What's it? Like graphic novel type thing. You move around and you have to try and solve murders. There is a bit of like interaction to it, but no, it's not pick up and play. That's not pick up and play. Electrician Simulator. It's, no, don't bother with that. Encircled, made by one person, it's a tower defense game. Nah, get Captain Toonhead and punch from outer space if you're going to get a tower defense game. It's much better than this. Graphics are a bit shit. Sorry, it's just one person, but I don't care. The graphics are shit, and it's very meh. No, that's the roller coaster game. Yeah, this one's free, and then you have to buy loads of packs. Just yeah, don't that one's no, don't. Epica is like an adventure game, not pick up and play. So it's all right adventure game. Graphics quite nice, like adventure puzzle game. You have your little dog, Scooby-Doo looking rip-off dog coming around with you. But it's not pick up and play. It's like, well, this isn't pick up and play, but it's good for first timers because it's like a diorama kind of thing, and you're controlling, what's she called? She's not called Alice. Molly. Controlling Molly, like solve puzzles, puzzle game. But like, you know, like you're looking in at, on the side of her, this like diorama thing, and you can move around and like look at the levels, and but you're like an observer. This is very much an arcade racer. 3, that's a bit harsh. I'd give it a 3.5. It's not got an awful lot of content, but it's got a good sense of speed. If you've got wheel, it's a lot better. Otherwise, yeah, there's better driving games. That is a big pile of crap. Absolute trash. Look at these graphics. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. It's not even, it's just third person. It's absolute shit. Absolute shit. Arcade, yeah, but no. Absolute garbage. Like, yeah, like it says classic PS2. The launch title, I think, on the PlayStation 2 back in the day. But it's, it looks kind of pretty in VR, but the actual, was it Missile Command? You remember Missile Command on the Atari 2600? I don't know if you remember it, where you had the missiles being shot down to Earth and you had to fire, like you had aliens coming down and that, and you had to fire the missiles up to like blow, or no, it's other missiles coming down, you had to shoot, anyway. Yeah, allow this one. You have to like fire fireworks up to like ignite other fireworks, and it's just quite easy, not very satisfying. I played it 8 minutes. That was all I needed. Firewall Ultra looks good. Unreal Engine 5, team-based FPS. Not very pick up and play, and also I don't think there's many people playing it now. Kind of died. It was dead on arrival kind of thing. Firmament. Terrible VR port. Terrible VR port, not pick up and play at all. These are definitely pick up and play. Despite it's kind of like cartoony aesthetic. Some of them quite scary. Like, I mean, like make you jump scary, you know, like jump scare scary, not like. But yeah, your mileage will vary with those. Forever Bowl, that's crap. Don't bother with that. Yeah, just no, I'm not even looking at. Galaxy Kart, that's a good like Mario Kart-esque racing game. Could be played just as fun. Well, it's obviously more fun playing it with a steering wheel, as I've got, but you can play it well with DualSense controllers. There's different control schemes for it. That's a bit like Animal Crossing, like a poor man's Animal Crossing. It's all right, it's not pick up and play though. Gazlers, this is a pick up and play game, quite fun. Roguelike, got like a cartoony aesthetic, cell shaded thing going on. You're on like going down on a minecart kind of thing, and you just shoot stuff. You've got a shield that can only charge for a certain amount of time. You fire with one hand, you shield with the other and time it so as bullets coming towards you. It's like kind of bullet hell, roguelike on rails. Roguelike, yeah. It's that's all right, get it cheap. Genotype, that's a good game. I really like this game. It is a good game, but pick up and play. It's got like a kind of Metroidvania kind of thing going on, similar to what I said, like with not Alien Isolation, the Alien games, Rogue, Incursion, because it's kind of got a Metroidvania thing where you do a lot of backtracking, and you know, like you got to get new abilities, and then you can go through certain doors and go to areas you couldn't once before. So not really very pick up and play, but I do recommend that one. I played it like 6 hours. A Very Bad Dream. This is the spin-off of Very Bad Dream. This is terrible. It's got 4.14. No, don't get that. It's crap. This is good. There's a demo as well. Demo. This is good. It's again a roguelike. Seeing a theme here, right? But you like have this ship, and it's like, you know, you're looking at it, kind of like a diorama-esque thing, but in space, and you manipulate your ship to go where you want it to by pointing, clicking, dragging it around. So you like click on it and then drag it, and then it moves around, and you get enemies coming at you. There is a learning curve to that. It's a bit more so than other roguelikes, just because it's not third person. The control scheme is intuitive, but only once you get used to it, right? Like, but there's a demo of that, so if you want to try it out. Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord. What a disappointment this was. They made it all kiddie. It's just, nah, just don't bother. Seriously, don't bother. It's just, Ghost of the Boar, definitely not pick up and play. Nah, there's a very steep learning curve to this. You played like Escape from Tarkov, like on PC and that, you know, it's those extraction games. Like you ain't played, the first time you play that, you just die. Guerrilla Attack, arcadey, but a big pile of shit. So I would not bother with Guerrilla Attack, even though it's like, I think I bought it for like £2. I wouldn't recommend even buying it for £2. There's nothing, no meat on the bones there. Gorm 1 and 2, they're definitely pick up and play. Gorm 2, Gorm 1's like old school game. That was out ages ago on PlayStation VR 1 and Quest and all that, you know. But Gorm 2's come out more recently, and the graphics are better, as you'd expect. And the first one, there's a lot more content with it. If you're going to get one of those, definitely get number 2. You know, it's just fun, stupid. Like, you know, you can brutalise people, and they're all just like, no, like a bit like kind of the AI is a bit dumb, but it's supposed to be because it just makes it comical. You like bash them, and their eyes pop out their head in like cartoon fashion, and it's just yeah, that's quite fun. But again, your mileage, I haven't gone back to it after my first play. Gran Turismo 7, it's a racing simulator, isn't it? You could play it on the pad with the analog stick, but that's all right. But you can also use the, you know, gyroscopics to tilt it, which actually works a lot better than you would think. But again, it's pick up and play. It's a driving game. If you play a driving game, you play that. It's fantastic in VR, absolutely fantastic. And I guarantee if you get that, and you get into it, you want to get a steering wheel. For this game, it's the first time I ever bought a steering wheel in my entire life. I'm 45, right? And I never bought a steering wheel before. And I've been playing games like on Atari 2600 and Amstrad CPC 464, a freaking green screen monitor with audio tapes, like, you know, taking like 15 minutes to load. Like, I've been playing games for ages, what I'm saying. Like, since I was like, Christ, I don't know, about 8 or 9, you know, and that's the first time I ever bought a steering wheel for a driving game. It's fantastic in VR, but there are arcade elements to it. Like, you can just do, I can't remember what it's called. You do like different, you got the main Gran Turismo mode, but then there's these like records or whatever they're called, where you can just do individual tracks, and it's got like a well-known song playing, and then you just got to overtake a certain amount of people. But yeah, you could change the options in it to make it easier, line of, you know, put the driving line on and that, but it's a driving game. Driving games are pretty much pick up and play, aren't they? Green Hell VR, no, that's a survival game. That is not pick up and play at all. And annoyingly, it's not the PC VR version, it's the Quest port version, which is not completely open-ended, not open world. Grit and Valor,
it's like a RTS game, but the VR port was not good. It's not a very good RTS, to be honest with you. I would swerve that one, to be fair, to be perfectly honest. This is definitely pick up and play. This is an old school one. It's, you know, they've added new modes to it and stuff, so you got like zombie modes, and I've bought a couple of them. You just get more weapons and different levels, but it's like a shooting gallery. You're just shooting like cardboard cutouts, not actually like people, you know. But it is what it is, you know. HappyFunland, an on-rails like theme park adventure. I can't play this on the base PS5, the reprojection, and its frame rate so janky it makes me feel nauseous. So if you've got base PS5, don't play that one at all. If you've got a Pro, it is a lot better, so I can actually play it and not feel sick on the PS5, on the PS Pro, 5 Pro. But I wouldn't recommend that. It's not a great game. Harpagun, this is done by the people that did Super Hot. This is quite fun. This is quite a fun game. You've got like a gravity gun thing, and you can pick stuff up, smash it, and then you shoot stuff. And there's like a horde mode, and then there's like the main story to it. But it's like, yeah, this would be good for VR beginners because you're not running around and having to, you know, move with forward and back with the left analog stick. You just go from point to point, and you could like turn, but yeah, you go point to point. It's got a nice graphic style. It's definitely arcadey. It's like not as good as Super Hot. Would I recommend it? On a discount. Hello neighbour. Nah, that's trash. Hellsweep VR is you got lots of like, this is a fast-paced game set in hell, as you'd expect. It's called Hellsweeper. And you can do like somersaults and all that sort of stuff. Like, it can get a bit intense. So I wouldn't recommend that one to newbies. Like those new to VR. Hidden Memories, it's like Gardens Between. It's a spin-off of the 4.82. You shitting me? I mean, it's all right. You have to go like forward, and then you have to activate bits, and then you can then go back and then go forward until you get to the end of the level. Puzzle game, not really pick up and play, but it's all right. 4.82 out of 5 though. It's a bit strong. Hide the Corpse. I just didn't click with this one. I mean, it's good for content creators who want to like go OTT reactions to stuff, and it's quite funny for a while, but I found it quite short-lived. You get like the police are going to come around a certain amount of time, and you've got to hide the body any which way you can, and also like gather evidence, clean up fingerprints and whatnot. Pick up and play. I mean, there's a learning curve. It's pick up and play insofar as like the gameplay is simple. Yeah, you just got to grab the body and hide the body and try and can be quite fun, but I'd say just save your money and get something else. Hitman. See, I think Hitman is pick up and play. Like, if you're new to VR, I mean, you might well have played this in flat screen, in which case, like, it'd be a lot easier to just jump into it, right? That is one of the best games on PlayStation VR2. It's a phenomenal game. There's a phenomenal amount of content, and they've just made the VR mode compatible with the what's it called? M&M? M&M's coming, sweet. Yeah, you got freelancer mode, that's it. Now they've just added freelancer mode, which is basically like a roguelike. like a roguelike, but within Hitman, which is awesome. So how is that? How has this got 4.38, and then that Hidden Memories has got a 4.82? It doesn't make any sense at all. Horizon, there's a lot of climbing. It's not like, if you played the Horizon games, it's not like, it looks very nice, runs a lot better, not a lot better, but there's just moments where it gets a bit stuttery on the base. Like if you've got it on the auto turnaround, like as you're going climbing around a curve, it reprojected, it runs better on the Pro. I would say that's not very good for newbies. Lots of climbing, it's a bit knackering. These two games, absolute bag of shit. I think I've got these for about £1. Look at it. Look at the graphics. It's like a PlayStation 1 game, man. Absolute bullshit. It's not scary at all. Oh, it was terrible. Absolute terrible. It's 3.04. Come on. It's trash. Absolute trash. And this one is, down to £1.47. What? I've already got it. Oh, it's the PS4 version, that's why, okay. But that's how much it would be on PS5. But it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Look at the fog. It's like N64 style fog. It's, man, it's absolute trash. Absolute trash. Yeah. How much did that get? 3.26. Come on, people. Really? This is good. This is good pick up and play. You're a rock star and you go into different abodes, be it hotel, you know, and then you get up to you get into, as you kind of get more famous, you go into more expensive places and you just smash the shit out of everything. And then you get the cleaner will try and come in and security guard, and you just have to lock the doors and then they bugger off. They're like, the policeman will come in and you just want to bottle a manager and you just smack them around the head with a guitar or throw a bottle at their head and knock them out like this. It's just stupid, brainless fun. That's fun. I only played it 15 minutes. I have to correct that. I can't play that more than 15 minutes, sure. House Flipper, now that's shit. Don't play House Flipper. Rubbish. Hubris. It's not pick up and play. It's I remember someone pointing out Hubris because like it's a bit shallow. It's all about, it's got good looks. Hubris looks good, but it's a bit, it lacks personality. It's, you know, it tries to be like a kind of Half-Life-y sort of game, but it's just meh. I played it through quite far, 8 hours, and I got stuck on a bit. I couldn't figure out how to get through it, and there's some of the mechanics, like get swimming and you get these little bug things. Yeah, it's not pick up and play, just allow that one. Human Fall Flat, that's quite funny. It's not third person. I would say allow that one as well. It's not really pick up and play. It's kind of a bit of a learning curve to how you kind of control things. Because you have to like, you control it third person, but you have to like grab his hands and then pull himself up, you know, that sort of thing. It can be funny if you're playing with friends apparently, but it's not my bag. Humanity, that's a great little puzzle game. Not pick up and play though, but it is a fantastic puzzle game. A bit like Lemmings, except they don't die, they kind of come through infinitely. So I've got this on PS Plus, one of the free games. So you have to set them on different courses and you know, have to get to the end. It's funny because it's like you'll run around like as a dog. It's like, you know, dog backwards is God, and they got to go to the light into the tunnel, you know, like in humanity be saved, humans be saved. So 25 quid's a bit much for it though, to be fair. There's a lot of content to it and there's content creator, but not arcadey. On the other hand, this is arcadey. It's the Atari arcade game, another Jeff Minter game, come out more recently. This is another, just melts your mind with what's going on with the graphics. It's like melts your freaking mind. It's like, I don't know how much that is, but if you can get that cheap, that is definitely a mind melter, and it's an actual arcade game. So how much more arcadey can you get than that? There is, like, you know, like with all arcade games, there's like you have to learn the mechanics and the systems and whatnot. Infinite Inside, no, puzzle game. This was ported over from the Quest. The only problem is it worked on the Quest because you had mixed reality. Doesn't quite work the same. Into Black is a fantastic game. I only played it 5 hours on the PlayStation, but I played it a hell of a lot more on Quest 3 because I got it on Quest 3 as well. And it's not pick up and play, not good for first timers, but this is one to put on your list of future games when you get more accustomed to playing VR for sure. Likewise with Into the Radius, this game is absolutely amazing, and despite them saying it's not a horror game, it can get really tense for sure, really tense. And you get these little freaking cloth monsters that jump at you. You work out an easy pattern to get around them, but when you've got loads of stuff going on, they're little fuckers, they are. They're like the crab things in Half-Life. Yeah, that's very good. Iron Guard. Oh, this was good. Yeah, another tower defense game with its own spin on things. So this is good. Yeah, this is good. It's pick up and play though. It's level based. You unlock abilities. Takes a little while to grasp the full mechanics, but this is good for new players, new VR players. This is a very old game. This is a very old VR game. Would I recommend it though? If you can get it very, very cheap, maybe, but yeah, I think it's quite a short-lived experience, to be fair. Journey Foundation, it's not pick up and play, it's a story, first-person game. I thought it was good for what it is though. Like, it's kind of one of those where it bigged itself up with how much the decisions affect the story, and it's no Mass Effect, you know what I mean? But it's an alright game. Not pick up and play, not arcadey though. Nah, just allow Jurassic Park. It's a stealth game, but there's just better games out, man. Better games. And Kite Mirage, I mean, it's pick up and play insofar as like, you just got to do this. But I've put people on it, I thought, because you just like sitting there, that you wouldn't get, new players wouldn't get motion sick, but this can make people new to VR a bit sick. So, yeah, I'd say it looks very, very pretty. It looks even nicer on the Pro, but would I recommend it to new players? Probably not. Kill it with fire. You just go around. If you've got a fear of spiders, I haven't, especially not ones that look this cartoony. I've not got a fear of spiders at all anyway, so it just wasn't one that, nah, I wouldn't recommend that. Wouldn't recommend that. This is a proper perverts game. Koi Koi Love Blossoms. Well, it's not a very good, it's like a narrative game. You just got these two, you go to this place that you've like inherited or something, and then you got these two girls vying for your attention, and I've played a little bit, like proper little bit of it. I can't believe it's got 4.07, 200. You know how much I've played, 32 minutes. It's just a perverts game. not gonna lie, it's a pervert's game. This game, you can't even buy it anymore. Chris Spain, Hero VR, roguelike dungeon shooter simulator. Look. I can't show you it. You can't buy it. It was so crap that Sony removed it from the store. I've got to do a video on that soon because I've not seen anybody do. Look, 12 minutes, I'm 50% in the game. It's like missing sound effects and like you can't buy that one anyway. But Legendary Tales, this is a great game. This is a great game, but it's not pick up and play for sure. There's a very steep learning curve for that one, and you'll get your ass handed to you on a plate. If you're new to VR games, this was the other city building game I was saying about. This one's beautiful. This one's, it's not pick up and play, but it's very cutesy and it looks very nice in the headset. When you get a plane go by you, it goes, makes headset rumble and stuff, but no, it's not pick up and play. But if you like city building sort of things, that's a good one. Put a video up of this. It's an arcade game, puzzle game, you know, depends if you like puzzle games. It's more complicated than Tetris. It's not worth $32.99. Definitely not worth $32.99. If you got, I'm going to put up a video because I played a little bit with the, you get an hour trial if you're a Premium Plus member, PS Plus member. And yeah, it's an arcade game, puzzle game in the vein of like Tetris, but slightly more complicated and not as good as Tetris in my opinion because of this. VR, it doesn't really benefit, and it's not worth £32.99. Wait for a deep sale on that. Madison VR, it's not one for VR newbies. That is pretty scary as shit. Like there's some bits in it where I was going, and I was like, always like, I got like just almost on the verge of taking the headset off where it got so intense. But that's not for newbies at all. Maestro is like a rhythm game, like you're a conductor. You know, she's like, you got like raise the volume up, raise it down, oh, and you. And it's like, yeah, I highly recommend that one. It's got a nice, like a comical, you have your butler with you. It's like, oh, how absurd, sir. You know, he like kind of speaks like this guy. And yeah, this is fun time. This is a fun time. I've got to do a video on this one actually. Meh. People compared this to Ico, just because you're leading this little girl around, but it's very much not like Ico at all. It's nice, it's got nice graphics and stuff, but I kind of find the puzzles are a little bit annoying sometimes. Like, you're just like this observer. Yeah, it's not pick up and play. Masternoid is pick up and play. This is, you know, like kind of like a breakout thing, more of a breakout. You know, like I was saying about that Sea Smash or whatever it's called, like this futuristic badminton squash. So you like have you fire the gun, you fire like balls out and you bounce them off the side, and then you have to smash down these shapes. You know, it might be a 3D cube, like a cube, and then each shape is made of different cubes, and then you smash the layers down and you get deeper and deeper, and it's like 3D breakout. Pick up and play, pure arcade brick breaker. Max Mustard, this is definitely one for, everyone can play a platform game, right? 3D platform game, and this is just a 3D platform game in VR. You know, pick up and play. It's a platform game. You pick it up, you play it, and you fall off, you die, you get hit. You got low health, you die. You start from checkpoints. You know, it's like Mario. It's more like Astrobot, but in VR, or Astrobot Rescue Mission, which is actually in VR. This game, no, don't bother with that. What's it called, Mobo thing, but I just got that super cheap. I just get a bit addictive to like buying games, but yeah, just fuck that one off. That one's naff. Metal Hellslinger. This is kind of like Doom. You can do it as like a rhythm game. So you can get like boom, boom. It's got a banging soundtrack, and you can fire like a bit like Pistol Whip, in the way that you've got to shoot and reload and stuff to the beat, or you can just like turn that off, because if you've got it on the beat thing, the music builds until you eventually get the whole song playing with like the vocals and whatnot, and like you've got like tracks from like artists from System of a Down and stuff like this. So there's a banging soundtrack to it, and you can get add-ons to get more tracks. I like, my main gripe with this game is the hands. Look here, they look alright. If they look like that in the headset, that'd be great. But they're pixelated as fuck in the headset. But yeah, it's an arcade shooter. It's a bit like Doom, you know, like the new Dooms. Because you've got glory kills and that, you know, when they kind of flash, and, you know, like Doom and 2016 remake and the reboot and the Doom Eternal, like that sort of thing. But that's definitely arcadey. You turn off the rhythm aspect of it and you just go and shoot shit. This isn't. This is FPS. If you know of Metro, you know of Metro. If you don't, then it's a story, a narrative-based FPS. And you fight humans and mutants, and this is very good though. Yeah, very good. Not pick up and play though. As far as it being like arcadey, you got to reload and all that. Do you know what I mean? You can do more simplified reloading, but that's very good. I would highly recommend that. Yeah, mixtures like one of those third-person platform games, but it's just a bit meh. Just a bit meh. Like, play Max Mustard or Ven or Moss 1 or 2, although Ven and Max Mustard are more kind of like traditional platformers. Speaking of which, Moss 1 and 2, these are very good. Both of them are very good, and the second one leads on directly from the first one. It's just that kind of like, again, like diorama style. These are beautiful games. Really beautiful, and you build up a massive rapport with, is he called Moss? No, she's not. Quill, that's she called, yeah, Quill, the mouse. And they're beautiful, old school, like third person platform puzzle, like hack and slashy, a little bit of fighting, you know, the creatures and that. They're both very good games. Easy to pick up and play, yeah, for sure. No Man's Sky, awesome, awesome, awesome game. Another one of the best games on the PSVR2 for fuck off. In VR, it's absolutely fantastic. PSVR and PS5 Pro, first PSSR-enabled game, looks fantastic now. Absolutely astonishing. But it's not pick up and play. No More Rainbows is a kind of more VR-centric game, like made for VR. You like that gorilla tag, you have to like, you know, use your hands to drag yourself along the ground. Is it good for new players? Probably not. There's a bit of a learning curve to how you kind of get around. Not for broadcast VR. This is just like you're sitting down and you kind of like, news is playing out and you get to choose what you censor and whatnot, and then there's all stuff going on outside the window. And I didn't much like it, to be fair. I didn't really gel with it. I didn't really give it much of a chance, to be fair. I played it 4 minutes. I should probably try it. It just didn't really seem like my game. I haven't got that, that's just a demo. What I played in the demo, I wasn't completely convinced. I wasn't 100% convinced. But yeah, I've not played enough. What I played, I wasn't 100% convinced. You get these like kind of Tron-like levels where you can like very floaty and like, you know, zero gravity type thing, and get these weird
glitch monster things, but then when you're back in the real world, there's just a lot of kind of slow walking and slow moving enemies, and yeah. I'm going to wait till that goes on a discount. I don't think the 32 quid for that is no. On a Ream, this is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. You see I've got a review of this up on. I haven't even bothered making a thumbnail for it. I've just got a cartoon turd. This game is shit, pretentious pile of wank. Like they're trying to pass it off as like some self-help game, like healing and restorative, find out who you are. Fuck off. Absolute load of shit. Now this is another old school, like light gun style shooter, like, you know, like yeah, but with a weird kind of very chunky aesthetic. It's all right. It's better. I wouldn't recommend that. There's better versions of it. That is naff. Again, old school arcade shooter, right? But it's just not very good. Overdark's a horror game. Pick up and play. There's a learning curve to that. It's the enemy sees you and you have to stay still. Otherwise it can get you, right? Graphics are very nice, you know. But it's more of a puzzle game and not very pick up and play. Paint the Town Red. This game is very fun. It's got like voxel art. You just get these Steven Seagal looking people. You just bust them open and their cranium comes off, expose their brain. You just start fights with people. Everyone's just chilling, just go and beat the crap out of people. But then on top of that, they've also got like different scenarios, prisons, different locations. You know, this one's very fun. Yeah, look, it's so fun. It's really fun. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. You can pick this one up and have a fun time with this game. But there's even a like a roguelike element to it. Yeah, the challenge in Beneath, Face the Art, but challenge in Beneath. It's like this roguelike bit to it, which is just a completely, so you got to pick up and play, but you can just smash the crap out of stuff. But then there's another mode, which is just a lot more depth to it. So I recommend that one. That is a lot of fun, yeah. Paper Beast, it's not pick up and play. It's very much an artsy game. Now, if you remember the Another World game, you know, they went on to make Flashback, the 2D like puzzle platformer game. This, I love it. I think it's great, but good for first timers. They're good for new to VR players. I don't know, it depends if you like your kind of artsy stuff, to be fair. I really like it. It's got a good kind of like physics-based puzzle mechanic to it. I think it's just beautiful. It looks amazing in the headset, and it's definitely one of a kind. It's a curious, weird game. Pavlov, FPS, but you're going to get, unless you're good at first-person shooters in VR, you're going to get smashed. Yeah, so I'd probably allow that one for new players. Peaky Blinders. Oh, what a disappointment that was. It looks shit in the headset and it plays like shit as well. Look at his dead eyes. Oh, yeah, it's not very good at all. No, don't even consider that. Pets and stuff. This one's quite fun. It's just quite cute. It is. I got to admit, I played this. How long did I play it? An hour. I played it for an hour. I played it, just, you know, it's not exact. I played it for a bit longer than an hour. But you just get people bringing their pets, and then you got to like colour them and clean them and spruce them up and deflea them and all this sort of stuff, and feed them, and it just makes you go, oh, it's well cute. You take photos of them. That one's good for new VR users. Phasmophobia is not good for new VR users.
Shit your pants scary though. You play it with other people. I played it with other people like a couple of times online, and it's not as scary. You play it on your own. Well, I don't even believe in ghosts and all that sort of crap, but being in it in VR, and then you just see like, just move. It's fucking, they come for you. Oh. Well, yeah, that's not for new to VR players for sure, but it's a great game. This one, it's a rhythm game. This one is brilliant. I've got this on the Quest as well, and I prefer to play it on the Quest just because I haven't got the wire on the headset, but it looks better on the PSVR2 for sure, and it's a fantastic rhythm game. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter that you've got the wire because you don't have to, you're not turning around a lot, you're facing that way and boom, 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 boom. You know, maybe if you miss an enemy, you might have to turn around and shoot, but you're mostly facing, you know, like turning left and right and facing forward. But you feel like Neo from the Matrix, man. This game makes you feel badass. This is a good pick up and play shooting game. Loads of different levels, loads of content now. Yeah, I've only played it an hour on the PSVR2. But a hell of a lot more on the Quest. These two are like, they got a story to them. It's like, they're quite fun. Like this one is like one of the later ones, and it goes, you got the main game that you play, but then you kind of, you're like a games tester, testing for bugs, and you get sucked into, you like control this other person in this other world that's trying to destroy this evil person who's trying to blah, 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 blah. And it's quite funny. It is quite funny. I'd say that for a new player, I'd say they're fun, but I'd go for this one first. 1995 Pistol Rip. It's like based on the old Super Nintendo, like 16-bit, 32-bit era, you know? Like SNES and PlayStation, whereas that one based, as the title suggests, the other one is based on like Atari. It's officially endorsed by Atari. Prison Boss, there's a demo for this, so you can play this yourself. It's all right. It's all right. It's good for new players to VR. Like, I mean, you're in prison and you make stuff to sell to the prisoners to get rich. It's Eggman. It's got weird, like, cartoony aesthetic to it. I didn't really much like it. I thought it was alright. Didn't play it an awful lot. That's like FPS. That's like old school. Propagation Paradise Hotel is like Resident Evil game. Like just in a hotel instead of a mansion, right? But it's only about 3 hours long, but you can get it pretty cheap, and it's standard price, and it goes on sale. It's a no-brainer. I think it was on sale for like freaking two quid or something recently, or your region equivalent. And its mechanics are easy. Got manual reload though, so I don't know if you do automatic reload in it, but that gets quite scary. Probably not one for new players to VR. This, on the other hand, it's a great little puzzle game. Like, literally a puzzle game. You get like all the different pieces of a puzzle to build up a 3D puzzle of like different locations, highly detailed, and this is a very good game for players new to VR. Pick up and play. Yeah, you just pick it up and you just get what you see. All the pieces will just be scattered around, and you can just, you see, like they're all, you piece them together. It's a puzzle, you know what to do. But like you can like position the different pieces in different places and whatnot, and you know, group them together in colours, and you know, it's easy to pick up and play that one, and it's good. I've got it on Quest 3 as well, and it's better in Quest 3 because you can put it in mixed reality, so you can like be watching TV whilst you're doing the puzzles. Yeah. It's like an old school, like Silent Hill sort of game, but it's all right. The thing I didn't like about this is you have to manually crouch, pick stuff up. It's all right. I didn't really kind of gel with it, to be fair. I think there's better horror games if you're into that. You know, if you want a horror game, there's better horror games. This is table tennis. This is arcadey, easy for new players, except you just play robots instead of humans. If you like table tennis, it's a good table tennis game. It is. It's a good table tennis game. If you don't like table tennis, then, or ping pong, whatever you call it, then you won't like that. But it's very realistic. And this is cool. It's a cool rhythm game. Ragnarok. You are a Viking, and you're controlling the Viking ship, and you've got to bash these drums, and then that makes them row better and blah, blah, blah. So like the scenery changes around you, and it's, yeah, you've got 4 drums, and you've got to bash them as they come down. It's a rhythm game, you know? It's, yeah. You got like more like Viking rock music though, do you know, rather than your kind of pop music or like standard traditional rock. Rainbow Fusion. This is quite a nice little game. It looks very nice. Like a puzzle game. So this is easy to play, easy to pick up and play. So it's kind of like columns, where you've got to join the colours together. Columns. No, what's that game called? It's like a touchscreen game, isn't it? Where you get the gems and I forgot what it's called. But there's a lot more skill than this one, rather than it to be randomly tapping stuff. You have to like throw, they come down the colours, and you can squidge them together to combine colours to make other colours, and then you throw them down and try and get them into the slots, the little hexagons. And no, they're not hexagons. Got 5 sides. What's a fucking 5-sided shape called? It's been a while. Yeah, you throw them down and then they join up and then boom. And it's just, you know, it's a puzzle game. Similar to columns and that sort of thing, but you know, you actually physically throw the stuff. That's nice. That's good for new players to VR. Reach, massive disappointment. Not good for players new to VR either. 4. Have they updated it then? No, they've not. I'm gonna have to check that out because I was just massively disappointed with that. Not gonna lie. It's a lot of climbing, a lot of bit of shooting, not much enemy variety, not much environment variety. The story's meh. Starts off well, but then it goes into this underground, like ancient Aztec kind of thing, and yeah, it's a disappointment, I felt. Red Matter 1 and 2, these are 2 phenomenal looking games and 2 phenomenal puzzle games. They're very slow paced. Like this, the first one, definitely play the first one first because they're both very good games, but the first one doesn't have any combat at all. It's all puzzle based, but it looks lovely. Looks lovely, runs reprojected, and it's quite slow paced, you know, very slow paced. So you're not got to worry about things attacking you and jumping out on you. The second one looks even better. Not a very big game though, so I completed it 3 hours. Probably do it less as well. I've done that through twice, the Red Matter 2. This is very good. Red Matter 2 looks absolutely phenomenal. It's like 120 frames unreprojected, and it looks brilliant. There's a little bit more shooting mechanics like stuff in this, but it's good because the way they have it is you see like your hands, it just like looks like the buttons look like on the DualSense controllers. So yeah, again, it's slow paced. There is a bit of pick up and play. It's simple. It's a physics-based like puzzle game. The first one solely, and then the second one's got small elements of shooting and kind of like platforming because you've got this like jetpack with limited jetting supply. But yeah, pick up and play though. if you just want to jump in, jump out. So that being the case, Resident Evil, everyone knows Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil Village, Akka Resident Evil 7. Not really pick up and play. They've got like a hefty stories to them. Two of the, like, they're amongst the, you know, two more of the best games on PlayStation VR2. Resist Into Black. This was a game they made before that. It's like a kind of like Spider-Man VR wet dream. Not very good for people who are new to VR because there's a lot of swinging around and you can put like blinders and stuff on it, but it's like one of those games where if you start putting like too many like comfort settings on, then you might as well just not play it. You know what I mean? So that's one to play when you've got strong VR legs. Never Say Goodbye. This is good. Simple mechanics, you know. It's like a static, you go from point to point and then you know, like old school, like Grim Fandango and that sort of thing, like, but more static than Grim Fandango and Monkey Island. You kind of go, you know, you have a node and then you go to another node and you can look around. You've got to try and solve a mystery. It's weird though, because this is number 2 and they never brought number 1 out. But if you like your kind of like point and click-esque sort of games, this is good for newbies because there's not a lot of quick movement and whatnot. So yeah, Rez Infinite. This is like, it's just an arcade game, isn't it? Arcade shooting game. It's not very long. It's quite a interesting visual feast when you first play it. It doesn't really last very long though. Like, I kind of got bored of it. Like, I played 39 minutes, I got bored of it. But again, it's good for new players, but definitely get that on the cheap. Don't bother with this. It's kind of said it was like some sort of sports, make you better at sports, but you're just like throwing stuff and, you know, it's just allow this one. Like, you get a ball come over and you have to head it. And yeah. Are you going to get better at heading football in real life? No. Train like a pro. Come on. No, fuck that one. Ooh, I don't know what this is one. I don't know what this is like yet, but this is going to be a great one. It's not going to be a one for new VR players though. But that looks absolutely mental. That's going to be great. Moving on. Ruins Magus. Complete. I played this for a little bit. It's all right. I wouldn't recommend it, to be fair. 4.34. Okay. Okay. No. Not for newbies. This is like an on-rail shooter. Like arcade style shooter with like a kind of Akira sort of thing going on with the bike that you're riding on, a futuristic bike, and can be a bit tricky because you've got to control the movement of the bike and shooting as well, like the enemies that come by you. But you can put the driving on automatic. Pretty sure. I'm like 95% that that's the case, which makes it a lot easier. So you just focus on the shooting. You get that on a discount. That's quite a fun game to play. No, just no. So I bought some trash just because it's just, oh, it's on sale, really, really cheap. Let's buy it. Why? It's absolute shit. And then you play it and you're like, that's really shit. And it's like, well, you knew it was shit. Shaving stuff. This is done by the same people that done Pets and Stuff. Exactly the same premise. Except instead of people bringing in your pets and telling them to spruce them up and people come in and say that they want certain styles of haircuts and whatnot, and they give you, and then you do exactly that. Not as good as pets and stuff, to be fair, just because the pets are cute in pets and stuff, and these people, look at him, look at his chocolate button eyes. What the hell? Yeah, that one's not as fun, but it's all right. If you like pets and stuff and you wanted more of the same thing, voila. Good for new players to VR though. Sky Climb, I would say this is not very good for new players. Just because you're kind of flinging yourself around. You've got these little cubes, you grab them and you like throw yourself and you have to like, whoa, you know, the right momentum and trajectory to get to the checkpoint and different parts of the level. Could give some people a bit of vertigo in VR if you're new to VR. Behemoth, I've got to go back to playing this one because when it first came out it wasn't the game that it was supposed to be, and it's got a lot better since launch, and it does look very nice, and I think people put it on a pedestal too much, thinking it was going to be like Shadow of the Colossus in VR, and in some ways it is, but in lots of ways it's not. And yeah, good for new people new to VR. Good pick up and play. No, it's not. Smash Drums, definitely a good pick up and play game. This is better than Ragnarok and the other drum game, what it's called. That's definitely better. That's much better. I love that game. It's so cool. It's just graphically, it looks very nice. Looks nicer for a rhythm game, and it just feels a lot better. Haptics, and just you feel like a freaking rock star when you go on the stage. Like, it really does make you feel cool. Snow Scout. Again, this is made by the same people that did 90s extreme skiing. Yeah, there you go, look. But it's got like a story to it. But yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve to that. Not really pick up and play. The 90s extreme skiing is more pick up and play if you wanted to get your ski on in VR. Soul Covenant, I wanted this to be good, but it's just really light, floaty mechanics with the sword play and whatnot. It looked quite nice, but it was just a bit repetitive. Yeah, not very pick up and play, not very arcadey. Space Docker VR. This is an interesting one. It looks very good in the headset, and exactly that. You're like picking up stuff, moving it around, and it's not pick up and play at all. It's very much a simulation, which may surprise a lot of people. It's very much a simulation. Like it requires a lot of practice to become as precise enough as you need to be to give, control over your space docker. Space Explore. Oh, nah, this is absolute crap. This is crap. This is terribly crap. Yeah, just skip this one. Absolute, it's supposed to be like, like a rocket launching and that sort of stuff, but it's absolute shit. Absolute shit. This, I mean, not many people mention this. I'm gonna have to do a video on this one. This is a good little rhythm game. You can use like the touchpad to like, you've got like, imagine like you've got a DJ deck, so you have to like you see these bits here in the bottom of the screen, and you like rotate it round, so it's got to go into the right colour, and then you get these bits where it will go mad, and then you can like, you have to go, yeah, like that, when it goes like onto yellow, and you can just keep on going, whoa, 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 whoa. Or you can do it with the sense controller, where you like grab it, you have like a pointer and you grab it and then you move it like that, but it works better on the pad in my opinion, play it in VR but with the pad. But that's quite unique. It's got its own thing going on for a rhythm game. Star Wars, it's a bit of a gallery shooter in the Star Wars world, and now a Meta-owned company. It was when it was remade, enhanced for the PlayStation. It looks fantastic. If you love Star Wars, it's very much pick up and play. You know, there's not much mechanics to it. It's just shooting, holster, and just, you know, pew, pew, pew. And yeah, it's like, because of that, no reloading, you know, it's like, yeah, it's very much pick up and play. Starship Troopers, played this a little bit. Again, got it on the cheap, not really my bag. Like just a horde game, you know. Arcadey though, very much an arcade, pick up and shoot, you know, game for sure. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Probably not. On a massive discount, possibly. This is, yeah, didn't like this game. It's like Job Simulator, but you're a bartender in space and you get people coming up to you asking you for weird concoctions of things, and it's just stressful. Why do you want to play a game in VR and feel like you're working? It sucks. You don't want to do that, do you? No, don't buy that. Still, this is a proper VR platform game. So you got like spring stilt hands, and you like fling yourself across, and it's very much like VR's version of Mario 64. You just look at the way it looks. It looks really nice in the headset, and you've got this like hub weld, Mario type, like 64 type hub weld, and then you go into the different levels, and they get harder as you go through it. You get your ice ones, your desert ones, and I'd say it's easy to pick up. It's harder than say like something like Max Mustard, because you're in first person and controlling the character more directly. You are the character. No, probably not. No, because the flinging yourself around with that, it's a great game, but it's not good for people new to VR. This was a disappointment. I thought this could be so much better, like, you know, like Mirror's Edge, but in VR. But the voice acting, the AI is atrocious. Voice acting's terrible. The story's terrible. Gunplay, that's all right, like, and jumping around's all right, but they didn't land for that one. No, it's a bit of a disappointment. Good for people who are new to VR? No. I wouldn't recommend getting that one. Subside, nah. There's a demo, check it out with a demo, you know, if it's something that interests you. I really like it, but I can't play it with smooth turning. It makes me feel nauseous. Made by one guy, it looks awesome, you know. You want to do a bit of diving, I've put snap turning on with it. But it will make you feel a bit woozy. A lot of people, even got strong VR legs, said this make you feel woozy, so that's one. Try out the demo, see how you feel with it. But you like swim around, you know what I mean? And then you eventually get like flippers and jetpacks, so you can just hold down a button and move around, so you don't have to exert any energy. But yeah, check out the demo for sure. Sugar Mess, a demo for this one. It's like a on rails shooting game with like this. It's got a very kiddie-like aesthetic, but don't let that deceive you. This is actually really hard. It's actually a really hard game. It's all right. It's all right. It's easy to pick up and play if that's what you're looking for, and it's an all right shooter, you know. But it depends if you can stomach that proper sickly, colourful aesthetic. You know what I mean? But there's a demo. Like I say, check out the demo. Suicide Guy VR Deluxe is absolute shit. Don't bother with that. Absolute shit, really. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Super Deaf Game Show VR. I thought this was going to be like, what's it called? Hunger Games. No, not the Hunger Games. Oh, what's that? What's that Korean one called? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I forgot it. I forgot what it was called. What's it called? Oh, that's going to annoy me now. You know the one I'm going on about. Well, they have the games. They got like, there's a pot of money, and then they get killed off one by one. What is it called? Anyway, it's nothing like that. I thought it was going to be like that, but it's just this static kind of like, you get a series of games that you got to do, and then they got this mock thing where you see out there like people commenting on it live, and they're not really. It's just like it's AI, like predefined comments and whatnot, and the games just aren't very fun. Massive disappointment. Don't recommend that at all to anybody. Survivor 13. Nah, the graphics are terrible. No, it's not a very good game. There's far better zombie games out there, and it's not very pick up and play. It's like, it's quite frustrating, and just like, yeah, no, just don't bother with Survivor 13. It's Survive 1v3. This is the name of the virus or something. Yeah, anyway, fuck it. This isn't very pick up and play. I didn't really get on with this. I'm not going to lie. People raved about this, but it takes a long time for it to get off the ground. And yeah, I kind of just feel if you want to play this sort of game, play No Man's Sky. It's so much better. It's all right. I know it's a bit of an unfair comparison because it's more of an indie game, but no, well, if you've got a AAA game, then buy the fucking AAA game. Do you know? But no, it's not very user-friendly. I played it for like 2.5 hours or something. I say 2 hours there, but like I say, it's not exact. And just didn't gel with it, man. I just thought it was slow, just not even in how the game progresses, but just in the way you move. But no, I wouldn't recommend that anyway. And I wouldn't recommend it to someone who's new to VR. Survivor Man VR, that was another one I got super cheap, absolute shit. Survivor Man's an American program or something, but yeah, it's trash. It's trash. It's like very much your linear path that you go on. It's like, you know, like, no, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. It's shit. This is great. Love this game. Love this game. Sushi Ben. So you're like like an anime. Like, it's awesome. And you help this guy who's got a failing sushi restaurant, and you have to go and speak to the villagers and help the villagers and help Sushi Ben, and you do a bit of fishing. You got mini games. You play a bit of table tennis. Not very realistic, but it's fun, anime style. This is a great game. Yeah, I love this game. Highly recommend that one. It has got simple mechanics to it, but it's got a lot of narrative. So if you don't really click with that sort of things, it is kind of like a visual novel, like an interactive visual novel, you know. But I don't usually like those sort of games, but I really like that. I just really clicked with the like characters, and just I like the comedy of it. This is fun. This is fun. This is so fun, 'cause it is realistic. It's just quite fun just stabbing people in VR. if you've got good swordplay mechanics, it can just be quite fun. Like, I find it quite funny. Like, you go over, you stab him in the head. I just don't know why. Why is that funny? It's just funny. You know, it wouldn't be fun in real life, I'm sure, but in this, it's fucking funny as fuck. It says it's got like RPG elements to it or whatnot, but I don't. You could just play it like a mentalist, you know, if you want, and still have fun with it. So I think it's very much pick up and play myself. Synapse is another roguelike, exclusive in Dreams game, exclusive to PSVR 2. It's got the old black and white aesthetic. There's no pictures, yeah. Black and white aesthetic, and eye tracking, so you can like look at, like, it's got, I mean, for me, it's got the chromatic thing because it makes the eye tracking more reliable. It's fast moving shooting game, you like grab stuff and move down. Is it good for first time VR users? No. I did like it. I just kind of felt when you get a bit OP with the telekinesis abilities, you just stop using your gun. You just literally look at people, pick them up, fling them up in the air, smash them back down to the ground, done. And it just kind of gets a bit, and then you get to the bosses though, between each level. It's not worth their asking price. Definitely a discount game. It's simple, pick up and play, you know, in regard to that it's a shooting game, but good for VR first timers, newbies, no. Synth Rider, now this is great, this is great, this is great. I actually prefer this to Beat Saber. I just like the way it kind of flows more, the way like you get these like rails that you go around. All-inclusive edition. Bloody hell, that's expensive. You get like, you see like the rails, and you get like balls, you go boom, 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 and then you get the rails, you're like, whoa, and it just kind of flows more. I just feel it's got a better flow than Beat Saber. I've got Beat Saber on the Quest. FYI, but yeah, I just kind of like the way that flows. There's a kind of like pure rhythm game. Pistol Whip is better than this, I think, much better. But as a pure rhythm game, like dancing rhythm game, that is a good time. That is a good time. Obviously, it's not a sit-down game. Well, you could do that more sit down than you could with Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip, you can change the settings so you don't have to dodge through small gaps and all that. System Critical 2. System Critical 2. It's like a kind of, they tout it as being like a first-person Mega Man in VR. But I think it's all right. It's bits of platform and stuff like that. There's a third one coming out soon, which is made exclusively for PSVR2, so it uses more of the features, you know, foveated rendering, and all this sort of stuff, but not very good for new players to play it 11 minutes. Not good for, yeah, it's arcade style VR platform shooter, but it is arcade, it says there, but it's the platforming that kind of makes it difficult because you got to shoot people whilst moving around and jumping on platforms. So I don't think it's very good for people that are new to VR. Tentacular. I think this is fun, man. It's just absurdly stupid. Like, this is good for, you are just an octopus that got too big, and your owner has to tell you to go away, and then you end up getting adopted by someone else, and you go and, in order to only keep around the village, city, you have to do preposterous tasks, complete preposterous tasks for them. I just think it's got like this little weird me kind of aspect to the characters, and it's just funny. It's just fine. I don't know, it just clicks with me. It's just surreal. I love that sort of, you know, the way Katamari has got that kind of odd sense of humour. It's like that. Like, either you click with it or you won't. But it's good for players new to VR, sure. I personally like it. I think it's really fun. Tetris Connect. Likewise with Lumine's Arise, except I prefer this to Lumine's Arise, to be honest with you, because I think just the mechanics of Tetris is a lot more simple compared to Lumine's Arise, and I think because of that it benefits being in VR, because you can look around more and have a look at what's, you know, absorb all of the awesome scenery in the VR setting. Definitely pick up and play. It's Tetris, right? Can't get more pick up and play than fucking Tetris. It's been around since not quite the beginning of video games, but you know, like, it's an oldie. Seventh Guest VR. This was an old school PC game. He like literally used the map, and as hard as it was to do, actually mapped it out in a 3D space. Some of the puzzles get quite taxing. Pick up and play. Not really. I mean, you can go and do a puzzle, you can go and do that. If you can't do a puzzle, you can ask it to help you, and basically effectively just does the puzzle for you. It doesn't tell you how it's done. And so you can skip through it in that regard if you just wanted to kind of complete it, but not complete it. But that kind of seems to defeat the object of doing a puzzle game. If you're going to just skip the puzzles, right, might as well just not play it. But it looks nice. It's a puzzle game. Very taxing puzzle, some of them, I must be honest. But like satisfyingly so once you work it out. But not really something you can just jump into quick and have a little go on, and, you know, not really like, you know, like a little 10-minute session on it or something. This is what I was talking about. I was talking about on rails. Switchback VR. Got panned when it first came out because it looked terrible in the headset. And then they've massively improved it since and added other numerous modes. I thought it's good. This is a good time, man. If you can get this on the cheap, I think this is definitely worth a buy. It's definitely a fun time, and good for VR users. They added another new VR users. They added another mode to it. What's it called? Don't mention it on there, but it's kind of like a not roguelike, like you go through sections and then you get to a stop at a place. Right, so you go through on the roller coaster bit, and then it adds more twisting and turning than what was in the story mode side of things. It's like a endless runner endless on rails type thing. But I recommend that for sure. That's very arcadey. Exorcist, I'd give that a swerve. It's a good, it's all right. It's all right. It's like a puzzle game thing. It's supposed to be scary. I didn't find it particularly scary, to be fair. But then I thought the films were shit as well. So yeah, there's 4. They were out before my time. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot more scarier films out now, and there's scarier games. Is it good for first-time VR users? It's not really pick up and play. No. It takes like a while to get through each level, and you can't really stop a level, you know what I mean, and do a level for 5 minutes. This game, massive pile of shit. The Foglands, I bought this game for full price, $32.99, pre-ordered it, because developers bigged it up, made it like it was something that it's actually not, and it's crap. Hate it. This game was the first. I don't pre-order games, and I did with this, and it was trash, and it really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. So I cannot recommend this game at all. Roguelike, pile of shit, rubbish. House of Da Vinci. It's like, I don't know if you played Room VR, kind of like that. Again, it's a puzzle game, so it's easy to pick up and play regarding the mechanics are not that overly complicated, but it's not, it's a puzzle game, so you're not really just gonna, if you want to jump in and out really quickly, it's not really one of those sort of games, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's a good puzzle game. Yeah, it's a good puzzle game. Not played it enough to, I've played a lot of The Room. Well, that's very good. Not played enough of that. What? 28%, and I played 31 minutes? Wow, can't be that long then. This is great. This is great. So, first person puzzle game, but a really cool spin on things. So you have these little workers, you see, like, so you've got to do stuff and you've got to be as efficient as possible by trying to get them to like grow plants and throw stuff into different machines, or throw stuff from one person to another person so then they can plant it. You've got to be as efficient as possible. You basically clone yourself, so you do something and you record your movement, and then that will turn into one of these little clone drone things, and that will do it for you. Like, it's good for people new to VR because it's not like very fast moving and stuff, and it's a proper head scratcher. Like, you can do stuff with, obviously a lot easier if you use many of these clone drones, but the object is to use as little as possible, and that's what makes it taxing. It's yeah, this is very good puzzle game. I highly recommend that one. It's very good. Yeah. The Last Worker. I wanted to like this. I just found it quite boring and quite annoying, some of the mechanics. You like, you know, you like walk around, but then you go in your little machine where you kind of like transport stuff. I can't recommend that one. No. 1 hour and 35% through it, 34. This is great. This is great. This is a great game. Roguelike. So many roguelikes, right? But this is actually really good. It's just, the controls are just really good. It's just responsive, accurate. Yeah, it's just a very good game. Nature of roguelikes, FPSs, you know, like you die, blah, blah, blah. I'll go back to the beginning, like, get better. But there's different classes, like several different classes that you can do. You can be, so you like have a sniper and a grenadier and pistoler, and you know, and there's this guy who's got this now. He's got this stopwatch, and this is the whole. Where is it? On there, it's got like update Phantom of Time. He's got this little stopwatch where he can slow down time, and that's really good, really, really good. Yeah, I highly recommend that. Also, highly, highly recommend this. I love this game. Absolutely adore this game. Claymation style graphics. Never really played it on the base PS5, but apparently there's frame rate issues on it, like quite like severe at sometimes on the PS VR2, but on the Pro, like it's ironed out, like 98% of those. But I love this game. Highly recommend this game. It's just it's a walking sim with light stealth mechanics and light puzzle mechanics. but just the story, the narrative is, oh, I got me right here. Right in the feels. I love that game. Love it. Absolute shit. The Murder of Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, it takes about like 30 minutes to complete, I've heard. One of those, I picked it up for like £1, just because. Why not for £1? Even though I've never played it. Never played it, but yeah, it just looks like trash. It sounds like it's trash. And yeah, look around at reviews, no one will recommend you buy it. The Room VR, Dark Matter, this is a great puzzle game. Not really a jump in and jump out game. You're going to be scratching your head trying to figure out the puzzles. It's not like the Seventh Guest though. You can get like 3 layers of clues and each one will reveal a bit more about the puzzle, but doesn't finish the puzzle for you, and it's still a little bit of legwork for you to do even once you reveal the 3rd clue, do you know what I mean? For the most part. But that's a good puzzle game. This, I wanted to like this. I like the style of it. I like the art style of it, but you've got this woman on a chain. She's not chained to this big like weight, and you have to move her around, and you've got weapons and stuff, and it's all right. It's all right. Would I recommend it at a massive discount maybe? But I certainly won't play it much at all. Twilight Zone VR, nah, it's a bit wanky. It's a bit wanky. It's like 4 different parts to it, and each part's just not very great. Like stealthy part, and no, don't even bother that. Utility Room. This is weird. This is not. It's like artsy and like no way like in like Paper Beast, but it's just odd. Like I completed it. Like, oh wow, so it's not very long at all. So like I completed that. It must take me about 1.5 hours. But when they say 50% complete. But yeah, it's an odd one. You're like it says, the journey behind the scenes of the universe. If you get on really cheap, it's definitely an experience, a weird experience. Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners, they're great games. Number 1's a lot better than number 2. Number 2 goes more in on the action. Number 1's like, you get OP in the end on the first one, but when you first start, you're like underpowered fuck, and like, it just makes it a lot more scarier, it makes it a lot more atmospheric and a lot more intense, you know. And you can see the quest origins on number 2, where a lot more items are static, can't be picked up. It's to help with the frame rate, and you know, it was made on Quest 2 originally and Quest 1, but yeah, they're I love Walking Dead. Look, 38 hours played the first one. The second one played it a little bit, but I'd played too much of the first one, I think, and it's very similar. It's literally so similar. It's got all of the same areas as the first one. It's added like about 3 or 4 new areas, so not as good. But still a fun ride, but I guarantee you're fatigued by the time you played number 1. Highly recommended game. Got great mechanics, but it's not arcadey, you know, like your person gets out of breath after running for about 5 seconds. You're like some sort of severe asthmatic, you know what I mean? This is another, you know what I'm going to say, roguelike. Is it roguelike? It's like a tower. I can't remember now. Oh no, okay, yeah. I remember this. So you've got like gesture-based magic and stuff like that. Like a story narrative, like linear story. Nah, I don't recommend that at all. Nah. 18.26 gigabyte. Fucking hell, it's massive. No, I don't recommend that. Nope, I don't recommend this either. Thief Simulator. It's janky as fuck. It just looks like a quest game. It's not a very good port, and no, I can't recommend that at all. Thumper. Violent rhythm violence. It's the soundtrack. It's like quite dark, visceral, pumping like fucking music going on. Really nice aesthetic. This weird like bug thing, and like you're on like remember the old plastic tracks you used to get when loop the loops with like the cars you used to put on it. Like you're kind of like in one of those, and like you get a turn and you have to like push left, and you go like different like yeah. Yeah, look. It's just. Let me skip. So you see what I mean? Like you get through it. It's just the soundtrack is quite aggressive like. Oh, is it drum bass or whatever? I don't know, but it's fucking. That's good. If you pick that up on cheap, that's definitely a good. We played flat screen as well, but it gets intense. Yeah, it gets intense. You've got like bosses that you get through. Tiger Blade. Oh, Tiger Blade. It's I didn't really get on with that, to be fair. 4 minutes I played it for. It's like point-to-point shooter sword fighting game. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I didn't really gel with it too much, to be honest with you. It's got a cool like Korean soundtrack going on. That's kind of the main thing they talked about with the game, to be fair. But I liked it. Like you got like you can block the bullets with your sword, but you can't kill this. You can only kill the gun people with guns, and you can only kill the sword people with swords, and you know, it's all right. It is arcadey. I wouldn't really recommend it, to be fair. Tin Hearts, again, I mean, there's a VR demo there if you want to check that out. Like, I was like quite looking forward to this one. I never really played on the flat screen game, to be fair. But I wanted to like it, but it's just the VR implementation of it wasn't very good. So I really can't recommend that on VR, to be honest with you. The flat screen version got very good rating, but that is not so good in VR. Toss. This is very similar to that other game, except instead of grabbing onto squares, you grab onto like more of like a kind of like climbing frame, like, you know, scattered around, and like different walls and stuff. You see spikes come out on it. It gets a bit tricky, not really good for first time users. Tower of Powers, another tower defense game. Personally, I like that Iron Guard and very much love Captain Toonhead versus the punks from outer space. But it was alright, this one, but just not really my bag, I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't really think it's my bag, to be fair. But yeah, if you like tower defense games and there's quite a few on the PlayStation VR2. Quite a few. It's about 5. I really like this. This is like Settlers. It's like Settlers VR. But not got simple mechanics. There is a massive learning curve regarding the controls, like how you operate the menu systems and how you get people to do what you want them to do. Do you know what I mean? And allocating them jobs and then that sort of thing. So as much as I do like it as a game, it's not very pick up and play. Love this. Toy Trains VR. It's fan-fucking-tastic. You know, like you had those wooden rail, like train tracks when you were younger. Oh, it's like this. VR, like a puzzle game. Because you got these little, what are they called? Trackies? What are they called? Little people you got to help. So they got the little houses dotted around on when you do there is like a sandbox mode to it, like, you know, like a never-ending mode, but what are they called? Rayleys? What are people called? It's just chilled. It's just chilled as fuck, you know. Like, I love it. I really do love it. Yeah, these little people here. So you've got to make sure that your track goes past all of the houses, you know, and that's where the complicated side comes to it, because you have to make sure as you build the track, yeah, you only have certain types of track at the beginning, and you open up more as you go through, and that's chilled as fuck. Like that's easy to play for sure. Easy to play, lovely game. Train chase, no. On rails, very basic graphics, not very good shooting mechanics. Got that very cheap. Cannot recommend that at all. Neither can I recommend Travel the Word. This is bullshit, this game. It's like crossword puzzles, but the most easiest crossword puzzle. Not crossword, word search. Yeah, it tells you the words there. You fucking just line them across. It's crap. I bought that as super cheap price as well. Can't recommend that. Trip VR. Trip. Now, this doesn't work. It's not a very good port. It looks terrible in the headset. It doesn't look clear. It looks blocky. And also, meditating with a VR headset on. Really? Think that was going to be a thing, did you? No, it's not a thing, and it doesn't work. Trombone Champ is a hilarious rhythm game. It's like one of those where it doesn't matter that you suck. Like if you sound bad or you're missing notes, because it's got an off sound to it as well. It's like kind of a mixture of a trumpet with a fart machine. And this is funny as fuck, man. It's so funny. Yeah, it's a funny game. And the crowd will respond, you know, like they've got that kind of me aesthetic again. But yeah, that's funny, mate. You get like a cat trumpet, yeah, like different stupid trumpets, and you can have it so you've even got the sound, like the notes coming on the left or the right hand side, right, or just on one side. As a flat to VR game. And this is like, it's got a cartoony aesthetic to it, but it's actually like, it's kind of like Pilot Wings, but in VR. Yeah, I think if you look at it like that rather than more like Flight Simulator, it's like Pilot Wings in VR. And it's easy to pick up. It's a good time, man. I think this gets overlooked, I think, because people look at it as graphics and think, oh, it's cartoony, but it's actually like, it's not simulation, but there's like over 300 missions. There's a lot of content there. This is an odd one. I wanted to like it. Looks a bit, I mean, it's got a blocky aesthetic anyway, but that's kind of a good representation of what it looks like in the headset, to be fair. You're like a photographer. You have to go around taking photos that fulfill certain criteria. It's a very niche game. Because of that, probably couldn't recommend it, you know. I played it for like 47 minutes, but yeah, Undead Citadel, I think this is overrated, man. Look, 4.36, yeah, juvenile. These took 7-8 years to make this game, and there's so much better games out. And if you want a game like this, get Arken Age. You know, you want good sword play, get Swordsman VR. You know, like there's so many other like sword fighting games. Get Behemoth. You know, don't get this. This game's shit. You know, like it's just very adolescent. The way the guys are, I'm gonna go down here and brr. It's just juvenile. It's like a freaking 14-year-old wrote a script. Aggravating. You have to load when you go from outside to inside small little tiny buildings and then load to go back outside. I don't like this game at all. Don't like it at all. Underdogs. This was the mech game I was talking about. This game is fun. This game is fun. Yeah, this game is fun, and it's easy to pick up because you just like grab it and you're swinging and punching, you know, like this is a very good time. It's roguelike, but they got a kind of like story element to it. Like you and your brother have to go to where will you go to? You go somewhere or other. New Braca. You go to New Braca to like kind of make some money, get away from trouble, and like the way it kind of, you have these like story elements. So after each kind of battle, you can then go back and then you can choose to either like, this is one of the things you can do. So you might have a choice to either go to the shop, or there might be like a random event that occurs. And you just choose either, and then you have a certain amount of time at the end of each day to do these things, and then you start a new battle, and these will help you either buff yourself up or find new gear for the next battle. Yeah, it's a good time, that. Very satisfying to smash the crap out of stuff. Unplugged air guitar, no. This worked on the Quest because it used hand tracking. Got hand tracking now on the PS VR2, but they've not gone back to it and added it. So, you know, I can't recommend that. There's so much better. Trombone Champ, get that, you know. Like, get the conductor one, Maestro, get that. You know, get Smash Drums, get that, don't get this. Until You Fall, first person sword fight game. You get people coming at you and they go like going to slash down like that, and you have to go put your sword in the right place. Go ching, ching, and then you've got to break down their like strength of their weapons, shatter their weapon and kill them. Roguelike, another one. I didn't really like it. Not gonna lie, it's all right. It's quite an old game. I didn't really like it. I wouldn't recommend that. Vacation Simulator, again, it's like Job Simulator, except you're on vacation. You've got these AI, you know, these robots trying to simulate what they think a vacation is for humans. And it's satirical, funny. It's a one-time thing, you know. The thing is, there's so many better games out to play now than when this first come out, you know. At least with that Cosmonius High, it's just cute, and the characters are just funny, like, you know, like I said, it's like a Saturday morning cartoon. This is quite good. For new, it's not really arcadey. It's kind of like Dishonored, but with vampires. I think it's better than what most people, a little bit better than what most people say it is, but it's not great. You know, like it's like a 7 out of 10. It gets a bit boring after a while. Like I played it quite a while through it, and then I just kind of fell off. Just fell off towards the end, to be fair. That's a free game. Didn't pay for that. It's poker. You like poker? You like that, I guess. But there's like in-game fucking purchases and that shit. Ven looks very nice. It's not as good as Max Mustard, but it looks very nice, and I kind of like it. I didn't play it just because it lacks that kind of personality. I mean, look at him. It's just a very generic character, isn't it? He's got no draw to him at all. I mean, to be fair, Max Mustard isn't the best character design, but look at Ven. And he looks at you weird when you're playing. He's like, he's got this weird doting look. It kind of creeps me out a bit, to be fair. It's a bit creepy. This is good. This is good. It's kind of like Super Hot, but not. You put into different scenarios, and you just have to. You can, not every enemy, but some of the enemies will drop weapons, and then you can grab them. And when you grab them, you jump towards them, so you shoot them and they die, and then the weapon comes out, and then you get a new weapon. You go grab it and you move over to that where the place of the weapon was. And it's very like boom, boom, boom. You get a flow on. That can be very, very fun. It's very arcadey, very, very fast-paced, intense, you know. Vertigo 2, it's like a Half-Life-like game. I loved that game when it first came out. Frame rate was a bit podgy sometimes on PS VR2. It wasn't the best port, unfortunately. I was waiting for this game for ages, and it got delayed and delayed and delayed. And it finally come out, and it was a bit of a disappointing port. But regardless, I still had a lot of fun with it. Gunplay mechanics are very good. The story's weird. The story's weird, quirky. Yeah, like this guy. Hey, what are you talking about? He's got this weird, like Kermit the Frog sort of like weird voice kind of, but it's, yeah, I recommend that game. Not really pick up and play it, like pick up and play arcadey type game. Not really good for people new to VR, but if you played other first-person shooters, this is a good first-person shooter, you know, for sure. Yeah. Very Bad Dreams, no. Awful. Hate it. It's just terrible. Janky. It's not scary. It's got weird mechanics. It's just trying to be. It's just trying too hard, and it's just not very good. No, it is not very good. Vectrix World. This is an interesting VR game. So you put the blocks on, but you can see it's like two sides to it. So you switch to the different sides. You can play it multiplayer, can you? Yeah, play 2-player on it, or you can play it on your own. It's like Tetris, but you know, like the spin on it is you got two sides to it. You got two sides to it. It's a puzzle game. It's all right. it's all right. There's better puzzle games out there, do you know what I mean? But if you want something different from the norm, like Tetris and that, then yes, it's all right. For pigeon, VR pigeons. So I bought some trash. So this, you put the headset on and you literally, look, you have to peck your head like a pigeon to move. It's terrible. It is so bad. Such a bad game. 6 minutes I played it. That was 6 minutes too long. Look, the graphics are trash. Gameplay's trash. It's just trash. VR Skater, this is not a pick up and play game. If you like your skating games, this is probably as close you're going to get to skating if you skate with your hands. So imagine if you're controlling the board but with your hands, so you do the same movements and what, you know, to do kick flips and ollies and fucking whatever the fuck everything's called. I don't know all the skating names for all the tricks, but yeah, it's that's not pick up and play though. You got to put in time to get good at this. It's not like, you know, like Tony Hawk can be a bit more pick up and play. This is not like Tony Hawk. This is like a skating simulator, you know. But this is great. This is fantastic. Like Wipeout, man, this is definitely pick up and play. Definitely arcadey. Lovely, it looks lovely. There's this insane amount of options, accessibility options and whatnot. Really like comprehensive set of options. You feel the sense of speed, it's fantastic. Really it is. Yeah, it's super fantastic. I highly recommend that. Great, like, you can do, so you can like steer it by like, you know, by like doing that sort of thing, or with the analog stick, or you can tilt, like, you know, like you tilt with your shoulders, you know. Tells you specifically, don't tilt with your head. But yeah, you can tilt with your shoulders, or you can like grab onto the steering wheel and steer like that, or steer like this, you know, or you can just do it with the DualSense analog stick. Fantastic game. That's a new one, and that's, yeah, when you go through the loops, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. That is very cool. For new players, yeah, I think new players can play that for sure. You just keep it on the lower difficulty, like, and it goes slower speed. And there's lots of accessibility stuff on there, like, you know, you put, like most games, you put like the vignette on and stuff like that, but we'll get back on that. This is like a boring version of VRacer, hover bike, VRider. It just didn't look very good when it first came out, and there's just, that's kind of more like, you know, but it just doesn't feel as good as what VRacer feels. Just feels freaking awesome. Like, if you're gonna get, because that is just a better version of that in every way. It's got more tracks, much better graphics, so many more game modes. It's the actual active online, you know, component to it, multiplayer component to it. It's just, but get VRacer. Don't even consider VRider. Walkabout Mini Golf. Walkabout Mini Golf. If you've not played Walkabout Mini Golf is a great game. Not only for the mini golf aspect of it, but you can find treasure hunts for like different coloured golf balls. So there'll be like on each hole, so we've got 18 holes on each course. There's like 18 balls to find. And then you've got the fox hunts where you find like a special type of club to use, putter to use. And then now they've just added, you can play chess as well. And they've added other stuff like leaf blower. It's just, but it's just really responsive, really simple to play, but you play it one-handed, you know, one DualSense, and it's great. It's great. Multiplayer, Brilliant. Walks of the Withered. Scully. Oh, this has got hand tracking now as well. I've not tried that out, to be fair. But yeah, this is funny. Like there's like, you can just mess around in this little like sandbox room with Scully, but then there's also like a kind of adventure mode to it as well. Well, you keep going through elevators, going up or down, I can't remember, and then you just get to a boss at the end. Like these little stone men you got to kill, and you can like speak, so it's got like voice activation, so you can go activate it when you get a special ring, you activate it and then go like, make me super strong, you know, or something like that, and then like you can just combine things and you can just smash the shit out of these enemies like relatively easy once you've unlocked stuff. But it's fun. It's fun mostly to mess around with Scully, but as a full game, no, it is fun. It is fun. Scully's funny. Like you poke him in the eye, he's like, "Hey, stop doing that." Yeah, it's just fun. If you get that tube, it's definitely worth it just for the laughs. Wanderer. Oh, another disappointment. I played it when it first came out. Didn't play good at all. Actually had a point where, right at the beginning of the game, the lift just wouldn't load to go up. It was literally the lift that loaded up into the room where you got your freaking watch and could time travel with. So I couldn't do any of the time traveling. I couldn't time travel at all, which is a bit shit. And yeah, they've improved it a lot now, but I'm waiting still. I think there's another update coming out. So they brought 24th for the 10th. So one come out just more recently. I think I'm gonna wait until there's like another patch out or something, I reckon, because I liked it, but there was some aspects, like the combat was a bit shit. Like it wasn't even sound effect when you threw knives at people. It just go like, and they'd like die, and then their mate was right next to them go, "Hey, what was that?" Like the AI was just terrible and the combat didn't feel satisfying, but I will go back to that one, like the same way I want to go back to Behemoth, you know. What the Bat? This is a very controversial game. Some people think it's absolute trash. I wouldn't recommend it. If you've got it super, super cheap, it's like you play it once and be like, "Oh, this is stupid." You've got bat for hands, and they just give you loads of different tasks to do with your bat hands. As you can see, brush your teeth, fry an egg, is what it is. Would I recommend buying it? No, I would not. This is like a more action-packed, down whitewater rafting, whitewater rafted game. Doesn't look as good as Kayak VR Mirage, but it's got a lot more white watering going on. But yeah, not really much of a game to it, to be fair. There's not an awful lot to do, and the Kayak VR Mirage does control more realistically than this one does. It's just something off about the way that this one plays. Though it is more arcadey and it is more of a game and an experience than Kayak VR Mirage. Would I recommend it? Probably not, no. Windlands, I didn't gel with this at all. I found it was quite cool at first, playing this like, you know, like Spider-Man kind of stuff with this grappling hook onto certain materials, and then you can swing around, and you've got two. Better in multiplayer, I've heard, but not being a multiplayer kind of guy, I did not play it. But yeah, not really my bag, I'm not gonna lie. You calligrapher. This is a weird one. I can't recommend this at all. You literally just get outline of what you got to write, and you got to write in Japanese, you know, calligraphy in Japanese symbols. A calligraphy simulator? No, no. Zenith, the Last City. I don't know if this was, yeah, they turned it into Nexus, didn't it? But then I think it got deactivated. I played it for a little bit. It's like a MMO RPG, as big as it gets in, it can get in VR space. It's hard to have these sort of games build up a continuous following, you know what I mean? But no, I don't recommend that. Zombie Army VR. It's all right. It's very arcadey, very easy to pick up and play, and it's not as good as the actual zombie VR games, flat screen versions. It's all right. It's just, I guess you're playing in multiplayer might be better, but it's just better multiplayer games playing VR, and there's just better shooting games, in my opinion, to play in VR, so I wouldn't recommend that. This is quite cool. This is very arcadey, and they spruced up the graphics considerably on the PS VR2 version of it. You so every time you get a headshot, you like slow down time. So the idea is to like get headshot, 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 you know, and it's score based, so you go up the ranks and beat your own personal best, and it is very Moorish. One more try. I just have one more game. One more game. Just one more game. Okay, just one more game. Just one more game. You know, and it's like, yeah, pick up cheap. That's definitely a fun time. But see, like, I've 60%ed it within an hour or so. And that's the last of them. That's all of the games that I've got currently. And yeah. If you suggest I do anything different with this, like, I just realised then that I could have just been leaving it on the videos while I was talking about them, but it's yeah, I hope you got enough from it to kind of know what games you should buy and you shouldn't buy, you know, for whatever reason. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Oodles of Toodles. Oodles of Toodles.